family, how y'all doing? I am JU, and today we're going to be talking about why everyone is going broke and how you can avoid it, man, going into 2025. So I think it's a few reasons why everyone, well, it seems like almost everyone is kind of growing broke. And I'm not just talking about the regular person, right? I'm talking about regular people, people of high status, people in high places, rappers, athletes, entertainers. It's a lot of different people who are not having as much money as they used to have. Now, me personally, I believe like the root of these types of problems, any type of money problem, is just, it starts with your mindset, right? It definitely starts with your mindset. But I also think there's a couple other reasons why, like, especially the average person isn't having as much money as people used to. Truth is, times are changing, man. Things are becoming different. The world is becoming different because, yeah, it may seem to you like a lot of people are becoming broke, but a lot of people are building wealth. And to me, it's just about what side of the coin you're going to be on. And I think when it comes to the people who are building a lot of wealth nowadays, they are people who are keeping up with the times, understanding the new technologies coming out, adapting and making changes, because the stuff that's been working for the past 20, 30 years isn't going to keep continuing to work. There are literally kids making millions off crypto coins. There are kids popping off on social media, making all types of money. People making money with TikTok Shop and all these different platforms are paying people nowadays. Tech fields are booming, AI is booming. I think a lot of people who are experiencing a lack of money are people that are not keeping up with this stuff. They're not understanding. I was in the store the other day. There was a guy, if you've ever been to like a Sheetz or a Wawa or any kind of like convenience store like that has like a kiosk where you can order food from, or maybe like even the kiosk in the airport when you're going and traveling, right? So this guy, he walks up to the kiosk to order food in the convenience store, and he takes one look at it and then he just starts asking for help. He didn't even try to use it, right? He didn't even try. And somebody had to come and help him. And, he's an old guy, it's a lot of old people that, still don't know how to use computers and things like that. But I think a lot of people don't understand, like the people who are in their 50s and 40s and younger. Yeah, you know how to use a computer, but are you up to date on what's going on with AI? Are you up to date with how to use crypto and all these other things? And truth is, most people just aren't, man. Most people just aren't up to date. Most people, they like things to stay the same and like the old way. But, and this is why a lot of people, missed out on stuff like Bitcoin and like whatever different crypto coins that popped off over these past few years, is because they refuse to even try to understand it. Like, I'm not saying you had to go all in and make millions of dollars, but even just understanding what it actually is will take you a long way, because it opens up your mindsets to new possibilities. Like, if you don't think that, like, to me personally, I feel like anybody should be at least posting 1-2 videos a week of themselves just talking, because each one of those videos is better than a lottery ticket, in my opinion, because you never know, once you say the right things, put the right words together, it could get you out of here, right? Like, you could be very rich off just making videos and, one of them eventually just popping off. So what it comes down to is it's people not keeping up with the times, but there's also people who don't understand, like, the consumer mindset has been bad, right? People who just live to buy and want to keep up with the Jones and need to always have the new thing. That was already something that was bad. But now that we have all this extra inflation, the economy is supposedly not doing good. It's going to be even more detrimental to your success and your livelihood to have that consumer mindset. Because the people with the consumer mindset, these are the people that are struggling. The people with the producer mindset, these are the people who are flourishing in these times. Because at the end of the day, you got to understand, when people have less money, a lot of people, they still tend to spend more money. especially if they feel like it's something that's gonna like ease their pain or make them feel good in these times. Because a lot of people don't feel good in these times. They're buying stuff, whether it's food, whether it's self-help programs, whether it's drugs, alcohol, right? You got to think right now, like, yeah, a lot of people don't have money, but I bet the guys who are still in the streets and going, like, doing things they shouldn't be doing, I bet their pockets are flourishing, because when people are doing bad, they tend to go further towards their vices. So when it comes to avoiding being broke going into 2025, it, like I said, it starts with the mindset. You can't have a mindset of you're broke. Even if you see your bank account isn't doing too good, you got to look at it as, okay, this is my old world. When I look at my current bank balance, I look at it like, okay, this is the sum of all the actions that I've been making these past few years. This is what it's got me, right? So now if I want to change this, I got to start making new actions today. I got to start doing things a little bit differently. Is to start creating a new world. Because when I look at that bank balance, that's my old world. My old actions got me there. My new world is coming. I'm manifesting that. I just have to make new actions today. There's a lot more when it comes to going from the broke mindset to the rich and wealthy mindset, but I made a whole course on my Patreon on that. So, get to the Patreon if you want to see that. But after mindset, it's literally about keeping up with the times, developing new skills, and switching from that being that consumer to being someone that's producing, or at least start consuming less. You don't need a new phone every year. You don't need the latest shoes every single drop. Like, just start to dial back on some of those things and start buying some assets, man. You got to get some things that's gonna actually make you money. And invest in yourself, man. You gotta invest in yourself. You gotta read some books. You gotta probably take some courses, do whatever you need to do. Invest in yourself, get some more knowledge, and then implement that knowledge. That's all it's gonna take for you to get new knowledge and implement that knowledge, if you don't want to be one of these people who are struggling and still going to the club every week, still doing all the bad habits, still buying and just, going into debt for certain things, just doing all the things that they shouldn't be doing if they're trying to become somebody that's wealthy. Because not everybody has to want to be like this super rich millionaire, billionaire type of person. That's not for everybody, and I understand that. But everybody can get to a space where they can live comfortable, have freedom of time, freedom of location, and just, time to be with your family more and do all the things that you actually like to do, instead of spending your time slaving away just to go out on the weekend, spend all your money, and then you back at work the next Monday. But yeah, man, so let me know how y'all feel about like the state of the world, the state of the economy. Me, I kind of live in like a little bit of a bubble, so I actually got this idea from a post I seen on Twitter when they were just saying like, it's not as much money out here as it used to be. And, I think it is some truth to that, but I think it's also you as an individual, like what you decide. Like that's why I said a lot of it is like the mindset part of it. So yeah, so let me know what y'all think about it. And, if you got some value from this, like, share, comment, subscribe. Love y'all. I'm out.